GymShark.
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 GymShark is a fitness apparel and accessories brand, manufacturer and retailer located in Solihull in the United Kingdom. GymShark was founded in 2012 by Ben Francis and creates its own range of high-performance fitness apparel for both men and women. Ben and his lifelong friend Lewis started out in 2012 selling supplements such as pre-workout through a website. However, in 2013 they spotted a gap in the market for high-quality yet fashionable fitness apparel. They brainstormed and came up with an idea to produce and sell these clothes online. Francis initially manufactured the apparel in his garage on a print-to-demand basis using a sewing machine. During the first year of sales, GymShark made only £500. However, in the following 2 months, the two lads decided to leave university to pursue their childhood dream, and they made £250,000 that year. Next on the agenda for the two young men was to think of ways to expand the business, which they ultimately achieved, and subsequently in 2016 GymShark was named the UK's fastest growing company. In 2018 they realised how far they'd come and decided to move from Redditch to a state-of-the-art 42,000 foot headquarters in Blake Valley Business Park. During that same year they made 100 million in sales alone. They have since opened a gym in Birmingham and have also expanded regional headquarters to other countries like Hong Kong. This video will showcase the brains behind GymShark's use of many special marketing techniques like influencer marketing, which has allowed GymShark to reach a net worth in excess of $1 billion.
GymShark's advertisements and promotions through various mediums demonstrates their expertise in effectively communicating to their audience. GymShark's expertise can be observed through the promotions and associations with well-known influencers who promote and advertise their goods and services on YouTube. Advertising and influencer marketing has its many benefits, which GymShark fully takes advantage of. One of these benefits being that it allows GymShark to bypass attitudinal advertising literacy. In other words, GymShark's able to bypass a consumer skepticism towards an advert. GymShark's decision to associate with well-known influencers such as KSI Calrissian and Bazinga, who are well-known influencers on YouTube, demonstrate their advertising expertise. This is because GymShark takes advantage of their audience's preconceived perception of them in order to profit and promote their own image. Promoting through the mediums of well-known influencers is very beneficial to GymShark because when a consumer perceives the text as intent to persuade them, it loses its power to persuade. The favorable interpretations of their goods and services, which is developed through these well-known influencers, persuades the audience to buy the goods and services being promoted. This is because YouTube and Instagram influencers have positive personal constructs developed for them by each individual of their audience. Although these positive personal constructs are subjective to the individual's own interpretation, it's the reason as to why the individuals can be personally invested into the influencers, and therefore the goods and services being promoted by them. GymShark's advertising expertise can be observed through their associations with and interactions through these well-known influencers, because they take advantage of the audience's perceptions of them. These perceptions are what allow influencers to continuously attract and gain more followers, which will therefore reflect upon GymShark's image, and therefore the goods and services being promoted by them. This benefits them greatly. This is also clearly evident in other mediums, such as Instagram.
GymShark communicating through the medium of Instagram takes advantage of the consumer's perceptions of the athletes that they choose to associate with. These perceptions of the athletes then merge into the followers' perceptions of GymShark too. Chris Nicholson is a former under-16, under-18 and under-20 England rugby international who is now a wheelchair user after he became paralysed in a serious incident in rugby. Chris holds a Guinness World Record for completing the original mountain marathon 10km trail as a wheelchair user, and he also completed the 2019 London Marathon. Having Chris as a GymShark athlete portrays GymShark's diversity and inclusivity and shows that they will back people who believe in themselves. Chris communicates through his Instagram and posts gym content which inspires his followers. Katie Taylor is a female boxer and two-weight world champion. At lightweight she holds the WBA, IBF, WBC, WBO and the Ring Magazine world titles, and she also holds the WBO junior welterweight title. She became only the 8th boxer in history, male or female, to hold all major world titles simultaneously. She also won a gold medal at the 2012 London Olympics and is top of the female pound for pound rankings. Katie communicates through her Instagram, posting a variety of content including training videos and fight promotional content. GymShark communicates effectively through Taylor to show to the market that GymShark are, like Taylor, the best in their field. Taylor is also known for her humble nature, which stands out in boxing and combat sports in general. This attitude portrays to the market that GymShark isn't like the common stereotype of a big brand being all about money and having little regard for their customers. The fact that Taylor communicates through her Instagram also adds the feeling that what she's posting is more personal, so it feels more real and bypasses the consumer skepticism towards adverts.
Overall, we can see that although GymShark started from humble beginnings, its effective use of marketing through Instagram and YouTube influencers has allowed them to bypass their audience's bias to advertising and in turn created the £1 billion athleisure brand that we're all familiar with today. That's the story of GymShark and how they've used influencer marketing successfully.